Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Roth here, and it's Sunday. Starting things off a little bit early than usual. It's only 10:36 a.m. as you can see in game. We're about an hour early than usual, so I just wanted to get these turnips in so that we can have time to do more stuff later on. I want to put in some art streams later after Animal Crossing, but we'll see. I intend on doing some more art. I didn't get to do it last night. I got caught up, so possibly either today or tonight we'll be able to do some arts. So we'll see. I intend on adding some more of that gold to Goldar's armor later. But as of right now, we can take care of the turnips since Daisy May is going to be on the island today. So we're going to grab some turnips once we boot in. Hopefully the price for the turnips will remain at a low number, because last Sunday was pretty it was pretty low. It was around like 90. I think it was like flat out 90. So that was a very good price. That's probably like the lowest that you can buy the turnips at. And I managed to sell all of them throughout last week, or this past week, at a pretty decent price. Yesterday's price wasn't all that great, but I had to sell it at whatever price it was because it was the last day. Alright, so here's Isabel. She says, right now on Dream it's 10:38 a.m. on Sunday, September 27th, 2020. No news? Anyone else catch that movie that was on TV yesterday? That was one they played all the time. Even though I've seen it a million times, I've never seen a finale or a final twist coming. I'm still reeling. Speaking of TVs, I've been watching Ratchet on Netflix. It's a new series. I think it's from the same crew that made the American Horror Story series, and it stars one of the main faces of American Horror Story. I forgot her name now, but she's in it. She's like the main character who plays Ratchet, the character. I think it's based off a series of books, or maybe it's like one book or something. But it's like a murder mystery, suspense, and all that. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, why is KK Slider here on Sunday? Shouldn't he be here on Saturday? Wow, man, they really changed things up. Oh, that's why, because the Bug Off event was yesterday. That makes total sense. Wow, that's weird. Like, I just saw KK Slider playing his guitar like in like speedy fashion, but now he's like back to slow motion. All right, so I guess we'll have double dosage of entertainment, fun today. Oh my gosh, I still have yet to donate this the famous painting. One of these days I will. Okay, so like, but turnips that I left here have now spoiled, and I did that on purpose, by the way, just so that I can attract more ants for the next Bug Off event, and this would be great because I could just lay this around the islands like so, and you know, every place that I go would have, you know, ants and stuff, so it will give me a better chance of catching a lot of these bugs just by checking out each spoiled turnips. So this is great, and this is a strategy that I came up with myself, and just like using, you know, logic, Animal Crossing logic to work with me instead of against me, you know? So using something that it's viewed as a bad thing. You know, you can't really do much with spoiled turnips, but wait a sec. Let me back that up. You can use it for something good, because you can attract ants, and then, you know, during bug off events you can catch those ants and they count. So that's like one big tip and that not a lot of people know about or actually use. This is like almost to the degree of digging a hole or digging two holes to hit a rock. Like that's like it's to that degree. I think when I measure this like sort of a tip thingy. But yeah, this is I find it quite useful because I continue to go back and forth, you know, in different areas of the town during the bug offs and trying to find bugs to catch, and there's like barely any bugs to catch left. And just seeing those ants there, just like, oof, it fills up that time, and you know, it raises those numbers. Okay, anyways, here's Daisy May. Let's see what the prices are for the turnips.
Good morning. You here to start your Sunday off with some fresh turnips? I've got turnips aplenty.
102. Oof. I mean, that's it's like a little above halfway, but it's still good. It's not 110, and that's not the price that you kind of don't want. But either way, I'll still buy the turnips. Yeah. I remember the first week that we bought turnips in New Horizons, it was at a flat 100, and that is pretty much the midway between 90 and 110, which is the price range when you're buying turnips from Daisy May. Wait, I need to show. Okay, so my pockets are full, and that is because I've got a bunch of fish in my pocket, including turtles. That's right. Let me show you a preview of my pocket. I caught 5 turtles, more than 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and plus 1 snapping turtle. So that's 6 turtles, 6 toitles in total. 6 turtles in total. 6 toitles in total. 6 toitles in total. Oh my god, man, that's like that's a lot to say. That's a mouthful. And the rest are just fish. So I also caught some new fish too, new species of fish, including the arowana that I've been trying to catch for a long time. Let me show these fish. I also have snapshots of them at nighttime when I was catching them last night. But these look great during the day. I've never caught them during the day, or even at all. This is my first time catching these. I also caught another king salmon. There you go. And see like, I noticed the difference when playing in handheld mode versus playing as I'm streaming. And there's a definite difference. There's a slight delay when I'm doing the streams between me pressing the button and, you know, what I'm seeing on screen and hearing on screen. So milliseconds, I think those milliseconds really count when you're fishing. So this is the king salmon. Looks very shiny and silvery. It's got like a slight pink color to it. Very nice. Sharp fins. Here's the turtle. This is the soft-shelled turtle. I want to see how it looks in the daytime. Wow. Yeah, that shell is pretty soft looking. It looks like it's part of its body, and it is too. I mean, like, I've not seen how the soft-shell turtle looks in person, like in actuality. But this looks, oh man, it looks, it's like a cross between the sea turtle and the land turtle. And it's got a different shaped like head, like the pointy tip of its nose seems a bit more stubby. Unless that's the beak of the turtle. And it's got a longer neck, that's for sure. It's got like webbed fingers. and some claws sticking out. I wonder if the tail is a lot longer too from other turtles. This is pretty cool. I caught 5 of these. I was catching turtle after turtle after turtle last night. Oh man, I was like, man, if I were to catch the 4th one, it would be the Ninja Turtles. But then I kind of stopped at 5 because my pockets were like filling up. So 5 turtles, which makes sense because there was going to be a 5th Ninja Turtle back in the day, and there are at least 2 5th turtles officially. There was the first one. There was the Saban one. There was Saban Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV series that would air when Power Rangers in Space was the current Power Rangers series, and they had a crossover for like I think 1 or 2 episodes. I was there when they aired those episodes for the first time. I think it's 1 or 2 episodes. I forget. But yeah, so there was a crossover between Power Rangers and Saban's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was fun. It was just a fun crossover thingy, and so Ninja Turtles had their own live-action TV series from Saban. I think Saban had a hold of the IP, and they made a series out of it. And there was a 5th turtle in there. Her name was Venus, named after Venus de Milo, the painting, and she was, I forget if she was like from the future or the past. Well, she came from another dimension, and she became like the sister turtle, and she wore like a light blue colored bandana, and her bandana was like, it had like a ponytail, so it was pretty neat. And she had, I forgot what her weapon of choice was. I think it was a staff or something, maybe a spear or something. I forgot what it was exactly, but she also knew like magic, so she had like magical abilities and like Tai Chi or something like that. I haven't seen that series for a very long time. It used to air like I want to say like early 2000s. Was around that time. I was still in high school in that time. And the other 5th turtle was named after Kirby. Kirby, I think it was just that was just his name. His name is Kirby, and it was such a weird. This character design was meant for the 4th Ninja Turtle movie that was coming out at that time. It was also around the early 20s or early 200s or 2000s. I mean. They were making a new live-action Ninja Turtles movie after the 3rd one, and Kevin Eastman, which is one half creator of the Ninja Turtles, made this 5th character, or 5th turtle character, and named him after Kirby. Kirby, the comic book artist who passed away. And he's a very well-known comic artist who designed a bunch of characters very significant in the whole comic universe, well respected and dearly missed. So Eastman named this character after Kirby. I think his name is like John Kirby or something. I forget what or unless I'm mistaking this Kirby with the other Kirby that associated with Nintendo. I don't want to do that. But yeah, this 5th turtle was named Kirby, and he had like claws and stuff. Like almost, his design was close to like Slash the other turtle, which was the I think a snapping turtle or something. This pertains to like a lot of only Ninja Turtle fans would know what I'm talking about, I think. But Slash was another character that shows up in both the comics and I think the animated TV series, the '87 Ninja Turtle series, and I think the video games. It definitely showed up in the video games, and even in later iterations of the TV series. I think the 2012 series as well, and I'm not sure if that he was in the 2003 series. because I didn't get to watch that all the way. But he definitely did show up in the 2012 series. Speaking of the 2012 series, that was like probably the best Ninja Turtle series that ever aired on TV, because it paid reference to all past Ninja Turtle movies and TV shows and comics and stuff. A lot of returning characters. Anyways, I think I've been going on for too long that the game went idle. But yeah, Kirby's the other fifth turtle, along with Venus, the other fifth turtle. So yeah, I caught 5 turtles, and I'm thinking of maybe keeping them. I don't know. I feel like I should keep them somewhere. And then as a pet. And then there was the snapping turtle, which turned out to be Toka, who I've already donated to a museum. And I currently also have another snapping turtle in the house, who I named Toka 2. So this is Toka 3 right here. Toka 3. This is my 3rd snapping turtle that I caught last night. It's funny that like a lot of these I need to check my Critterpedia, because like some of the creatures, like they don't ever show up during the day. They show up last night, like after 8 p.m. You know, that's when they show up. And including a lot of these turtles, I don't catch these turtles during the day. I catch these at nighttime. So I'm seeing some of these at in the daytime, and they look really cool. Let me check out this pike. I don't think I ever. Okay, yeah, this is the pike. It looked a lot more darker at nighttime, because I couldn't tell what. I know that in the daytime it's a very green color, but when you look at it at nighttime, it looks like a very gray color shining against the moonlight and stuff. So it's nice to see this in the daytime. Let's see what else we have. I also caught another Arapaima, a very large fish. Let me check this out. Look at this, man. Oof. I know I've already donated one of these to the museum, and I remember the first time I caught it, it was like, oof. It was so large. I love the patterns. It's got blacks with grays, lines on the scales, and then there's some reds on there. Reds like seeking in, like deeply integrated. So it fades from like black to reds scales all the way to the tip of the end tail. It's very nice, very nicely designed. I like it. This would be a great addition to the, like, if someone were to design their interior with like blacks and reds, this would be the fish to add to that design, to that setup. I think there was one more fish that was like a brand new fish. I'm sure you can find it. I also caught 2 Dorados last night, but they're not new. They just happened to show up a couple of times. So let's see how this look like. Oh my gosh, man, it was like so shiny during the day. So it's very gold. Dorado means gold, I think, in Spanish. Look at his eyes. His eyes are a lot more beady than other fish. It's got some sharp fins, and towards the end tip, around its tail, the fins are more orangey tipped. It's very nice. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I caught a bunch of sweet fish last night. I was still trying to find the dace, and I still couldn't find the dace. The dace wouldn't even show up. You could say that I had no dace. All these fish and turtles, but no dace. No dice. No dace. No dice. I think that should be a new joke. all these fish, but no dace. No dice. No dace. No dice. I don't think many people would get that. Caught salmon, regular salmon. Oh man, I thought I had caught something else. Oh wait, no, okay, so it was this soft shell turtle that was the other new one. So I'll be donating. Oh yeah, you know what? Since I have 5 of these, I think donating 1 to the museum would make sense, and then leaving me with 4. So that makes sense. I'm glad that I caught 5 instead of just 4, or else I wouldn't have been able to keep 4 of them at home. So I'll probably keep 4 and name these after the Ninja Turtles, the famous Ninja Turtles. And one would be donated to museum. So I'll donate one soft-shell turtle and this arowana, which I finally caught. Let me take a look at it again. This is a fish that I've been trying to catch for a long time. For like months and months and months. They never showed up until now. So the arowana is one that I've been trying to catch. But that arapaima though, ooh, that was it's like a bigger version of this guy. And this arowana has a sort of like goatee on the tip of its mouth, at the end of its mouth, and it's very neat. That's how you can identify this from the arapaima. Also by the size too. But I like the scales. It's more of an orangey. It's mostly orange, and it got some blacks and grays on it, but mostly orange. Even on its fins, it's orange. It's very nice looking fish. So I'm gonna donate those two, and then I feel like I should like save some of the fish for CJ. Maybe I could sell some of them to CJ, because I rarely catch any of these other types of fish like the Dorado and the arapaima. Oof, especially the arapaima, man. That's a large fish. Let me bring that up again. Okay, let me now with that, let me go to the screenshots gallery. I've been like ranting on for for quite a while, but I want to show these here. So yeah, last we left off on was on Flick. Oh yeah, and I also reached 300. I don't know if this was shown on stream, but I reached 300 points, and I think Flick mailed the gold trophy to my mailbox, so I'm gonna be checking that in a little bit. But yeah, here's the Dorado, the first Dorado that I caught last night. I caught a Dorado. I say Dorado, you say Dorado. I don't know how the song goes, but they're certainly singing some. It's referencing some song. I kind of know what the song they're referring to. And here's the arapaima. See, I wasn't able to. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I wasn't able to make a video clip of it because I ran out of space on the SD card again. So I might need to. When I shut down the system, I'm gonna have to take that card and back up all the files again, so we can capture more video clips. Here's one clip. At least the arapaima. There we go. Oh my gosh. Now I've caught this one once before, and this is my second time catching this. How did it get here? Arapaino. Then I did a little reaction. Oh yeah, this is like just before 9 p.m. in-game time last night. So, yeah. And this is around the same area where I caught the first arapaima, like the same spot in that river where the fruit trees are. Like that's the same exact spot, like where I caught the first arapaima. So I'm guessing those are where those arapaimas would show up. And I played that in handheld mode. That's why I was able to catch that, because it bites quick. And okay, so this next screenshot here is when I caught the soft-shell turtle. Oh my god, my screenshot is when I'm blinking. So this is right near the waterfall. Well, the waterfall is nearby. It's more sensitive than other turtles. And then this is where I caught the arowana, which is by the bridge on the southeast side of the river. I'd make a joke, but I don't wanna. Oh man, caught an arowana. Because see, I would make the joke that refers to the Salute Your Shorts camp on Awana. Because the name of the camp is like, it sounds similar to the arowana fish. That's my first arowana there. And then I caught a second soft-shell turtle. It's more sensitive than other turtles, and it's just right by the waterfall too. So I'm guessing these turtles would show up by the waterfalls. This was just around that area too, like the same, just around that area. By the the orange tree there, and where I set up the rock table and rock chair. So it's just around that area. Maybe they're brothers or something. They seem to to hang around the same spot. And then I went back down the river and caught a snapping turtle right by the bridge, the wooden bridge. So how can it snap without fingers? The snapping turtle. And again, like I caught the fourth turtle. I was at that point I was like, ooh, if I were to catch a fourth turtle, it would be the the 4 Ninja Turtles. So this is the fourth one, and it's right by the rock table again, the same area. So they gotta be brothers. They gotta be related. Let's keep going. And then I caught a fifth one right after by the waterfall again. Like, so this is the fifth turtle, and I was running out of pocket space. That's why the dialogue for the swap it and let it go came out. So I had to swap I forgot what it was. I think it was like a coconut or something, a pack of coconuts. So I put that down, and then ended the night that way. And I think that's my last one. Yep, that's my last one. So let's hop back in and continue. So I'm probably gonna save some of these fish to sell to CJ another time. I'll probably sell like the black bass and other common ones. That is, if I have space in my storage. Let's see how much time we got. Okay, so we got an hour until Daisy May leaves. But we gotta get rid of the fishies and stuff. Okay, let's put some at home. Gonna drop the 4 Ninja Turtles. Save one to donate to museum. I want to see how these look like once they're laid down. Oh wow! So they have their own bins to. Oh, interesting. They've got their own like customized bins. It's very nice. Oh, look at that. Man, I would have thought like they'd have their own cage and stuff, but in the bin, I guess that's fine too. But I kind of doubt that we are able to stack them on top of each other. So let's see. Yeah, I was afraid that we weren't able to stack them on top, because that would be cruel if we did. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more. I gotta find a spot to put these guys in. I haven't gone into the washroom for a while. Let's see how that looks like in there now, because maybe I can place the turtles there. Oh yeah, there's definitely room here. Yeah, I could definitely put some turtles here. All right, yeah, I'll probably put them in the center for the time being, or even like right here. Yeah, like maybe, yeah, like right there or something. Actually, like one space. Yeah, like that. Let's get it all connected. These guys are the brothers. Oh my gosh. Man, this is quite. See how they look like in the washroom there. See, it's. I'm not able to adjust the camera, although it would be nice if I can just like rotate the camera around so I can get a 3D look at the turtles. Because I want to see the bottom shell, see how it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, I need to be facing that way in order to place it down where I want it. There we go. And then we got a fourth one. Oh my gosh, that toilet. It's a ghost. Ghost using that toilet. And there we go. And we got the 4 turtles. The Turtle Bros. Also got the 2 paintings here. One of them is not genuine. One of them is... No, wait. Both of them are not genuine. I forgot about that. But I still have them in the house. Just so I can see them transform at 6 p.m. or something. See, I haven't been able to boot up the game at nighttime to see the transition. But yeah, the haunted painting for that spooky... I forgot what it's called. It's a scary painting. I think it's scary painting. Yeah, scary painting. The kabuki one It kind of rhymes with spooky. Spooky kabuki. Yeah, spooky kabuki. That is one of the paintings that do change around 6 p.m., close to 7 p.m., and 6 a.m. So it's like every 12 hours they would go from like a smiling to a frowning. So it's pretty spooky. Oh, let me mic it. There's some music playing in the background. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. So now that we've got the 4 turtles down, let's see. I want to see if I can put some in storage. I want to see how much storage I got left. Alright, I've got 8 slots in the storage. I'll probably save them for some creatures. Got 1 scorpion in there. Wait. Is this the max amount of creatures I can put in here? 1 open spot? Or never mind. It's just that when I sort it to just showing the creatures, it would just show that amount, I guess. Hello there, Stuart. Alright, I'm gonna store the Dorados in there. I know I've already donated these to the museum, so I'm gonna put this in storage for now. As well as the Arapaima. Let's see what else. Oh, maybe even the snapping turtle. I think the snapping turtle is one worth putting to storage and selling later. Pike. Yeah, let's put the pike in there. Freshwater gobby. Don't really show too often when I go fishing. Sweet fish have been showing up more often than normal. A black bass, I'm definitely gonna sell. Salmon, you know what? Yeah, salmon. You know, I think I could probably save this for CJ. And I'm kind of feeling maybe. Oh yeah, definitely king salmon. Wait, have I? I think I donated king salmon recently. I'm gonna have to see if I had done that yet, because I can probably keep that for CJ, but we'll see. My turnips prices today are, I think it's like 102 or something. I think 102, and I'm planning on buying some in a bit after I make some space in my pocket. So I'm definitely going to be doing some turnips today, or getting some turnips for this week. But right now, just doing some storage management so I can get some turnips. Let's see. Oh right, the toy cockroach. You know what? Let's see how this looks like, because I don't have any of these yet placed down in the house. So I'll probably bring this downstairs to the basement. And I think the centipede I already have. Yeah, I already have the centipede. So at least that one looks the same as I already have. I don't know if I should keep the tilapia. Tilapia seems very common. I'm not sure if I want to keep those. Although I think, now that I think about it, I think the king salmon should be reserved for CJ. All right, I think we're good here. I think that I'm gonna just sell the rest because they seem pretty common. Like even the freshwater gobby, like sometimes, once in a while, those guys would show up. Sure, let's go to the store and sell these. Oh wait. But first, I'm gonna go downstairs and put those 2 cockroaches down and the centipede. So I've got 1 centipede there already. Let's see. Let's put this one down. What? How's there no room? Let's try it now. Oh, there we go. Alright. Wait, can I actually move this? Let me see. Ah, I can't even move this. How? Can I get it closer to the corner? Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Just gotta move it over. Let's see if we can get this lined up. Oh my gosh! Yeah, it looks a bit more like realistic once it's like in a different position. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit shiny there too, this angle. Alright, let's put the cockroaches down. Let's see how that looks. Oh no! Okay. I think what I have to do is move this. Oh my gosh. I think I'm out of room. Let me see if I can arrange this accordingly to the tiles. What item was that? Butterfly backpack, I guess? Oh wow, okay, no wait, I have this already. This is the one that's right in front of me. Okay, I think, right, where's the other one? I think it's this one, the Aloha shot. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, that's more like it. And then for this one, I'll just move it over. There you go. So now I should be able to place the cockroach. Oh my gosh. Skip that one. There you go. See, that will be... Oh man, see, if I had more... I mean, just having 2 is enough. Because I do plan on converting this into a spooky room in time for October. So I'll probably do that in the next few days. We'll see. Let's put down the backpack. This is my second butterfly backpack. It's the same exact backpack, no different colors or anything. So these are items that you can redeem from the bug off events and also the fishing events. And I think the rest of them can sell those fishes. So let's go back to Nook's Cranny, which I've yet to visit. Where do you sell your turnips at? What island do you sell them on? What island did I sell them? I'm selling them on my island. I mean, I usually... Okay, so here's the thing. I play solo. This is just a single player. I know that YouTube, you can't really see on YouTube, but over on Twitch, I have it so that I have tagged my streams to have single player underneath the video. I think YouTube is capable of doing it, but I'm not sure how you're able to do it. I think you got to be like a certain partner or something to be able to add tags underneath the videos, streams. But just to give you a heads up, I mostly play single player only, no multiplayer, unless it's like, you know, I'm trading with somebody, but I don't intend on playing any multiplayer for the time being. But yeah, mostly these streams that I stream every day are mostly just like single player, and it's just me playing and selling these turnips, buying these turnips, all on my island, exclusively on my island, unless stated that I go off onto someone's island, and if I do make video clips of it if I can, or screenshots of it, and then show it on stream. But most of the time, it's usually just my island that I focus the turnips on. So, alright, so this is the shop. Doesn't seem to be any new items. So, but I just want to sell the fish to these guys here. Alright, I'm gonna select all these fishies. Time traveler? No, I don't intend on doing time travels. But although I have set my the time for my island accidentally, and then Like if you watch the first 2 days that I streamed New Horizons, and I believe it's on my channel. It should be a public video. I set my Switch at a year early. Wait, a year off. I set it to 2019 instead of 2020, and that was by mistake too, because this was like early on in the year, back in April. So I was still adjusting to the year 2020. So I accidentally set it to 2019 when I got the Switch. So I got the Switch and this game at the same time back in April 2020, and I set the date to 2019 when I was setting up the Switch for the first time. So I made that mistake, and then I booted up the game. Then I didn't realize until like a day after, like I think on the second day of me playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, when I saw the 2019, I was like, what? No! I made the mistake of doing that. So by the third day, I corrected the date to the current year, and that was it. No time adjustments, no date other than the year I adjusted. So, and I've been playing it that way ever since, for every day since then. So just to give you a heads up, I mean, you can go back to the channel and look through the like the first 3 days or whatever. I don't know if I have the third day set to public yet, but you can find a playlist and of every single Animal Crossing New Horizons stream that I've ever done so far this year, and you could scroll through and catch up on that. There's a lot to go through, because some days I've streamed like twice a day for the daytime streams and nighttime streams, like for the first few months or so. But now I'm down to just doing 1 stream per day. So, and they're fairly short, like probably like an hour and a half. So that's pretty much the average that I've been going lately. And I plan on doing this every day for a full year. So until next April, or yeah, April next year, 2021, is when I'll probably stop. I'll probably complete the Animal Crossing gameplays. But and this is something I've done on the previous Animal Crossing games as well. For City Folk, both City Folk and New Leaf, I played for a full year every day. And even though I didn't get to stream those games as much, because New Leaf was on the 3DS, and it's difficult to screen capture from a 3DS unless you have a capture device, unless you have it hard modded to capture through HDMI. But yeah, I've definitely played New Leaf for like a full year, every day for a full year, and I posted screenshots on my Twitter for some days that were significant. And but yeah, anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna sell these fish. But yeah, I've been playing Animal Crossing for quite a long time. Just 9,000. But yeah, like I've experimented with time traveling in City Folk, and I've learned my lesson not to do it. So I just play nowadays. I just play it as the game is intended, you know. So whatever I set the times to, unless I'm really desperate to try and get like turnips at a certain price or something, which I feel like I don't need to do it anymore, because whatever price I get, that's what I'll get. That's what I'll intend on, you know, going with for that week. Oh my gosh, there's a red balloon. You know, as of late, like when I started my morning day, I hopped on hopped on Twitch, and one of my buddies was streaming Marbles on stream, and they had a new course that is crafted to look like a circus course for Marbles on stream, and it's very circusy, and it is very red, and there was like circus tent, and that was very red, and there was a lot of balloons, and there was a red balloon that sort of reminded me. It's like I was expecting to see Pennywise from the It series to pop out. Pennywise the clown, the horror films, Stephen King. So seeing this red balloon just reminded me, hey, Pennywise is nearby somewhere. Let's see. Okay, I get it. You're traditionally old school Animal Crossing player. Yeah. Thanks so much. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Thanks for the subscription. It's funny to say subscription for like YouTube's, whereas on Twitch the subscription is a different term, or they name it differently over on Twitch side, as opposed to on the YouTube side. Just to let you know, you got to rock the dog, but thanks for checking. Oh, thanks. I hope you have a wonderful walk with your dog. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I do this daily, and it's I'm here to give any tips if you need any pointers on playing Animal Crossing. Let's see. It looks like I have all of these walls and floorings already, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I think I have all these already. Okay, so alright, so now it looks like most of my pockets are empty. I'm gonna have to donate those 2 creatures there I caught last night. Yes, from It. I love the remake that came out the last few years. The first chapter and chapter 2 were really good remakes of that series. I enjoyed the original too, with Tim Curry. That was something that I remember watching on TV when it first came out back in 1990. Alright, I'm gonna go into the museum so I can donate these creatures. But yeah, I remember you stopping by before, and I appreciate you stopping by. I know Sundays are, Turnips Day, and I know a lot of people are looking around to maybe catch some turnips or something at a good price, and I do notice that too. every time like it's Turnips Day, like, oh yeah, everyone's looking for a good price to buy them at. Alright, so here's Blathers.
Good morning, Rob. Welcome to the Dream Museum. How may I be of service? Marvelous.
Alright, so this is gonna be the first time donating these 2 creatures. I'm gonna see what these creatures' backstories are. We got the softshell turtle.
Hoo-hoo! Why, this is a soft-shell turtle. Now, might I interest you with a few fascinating facts about your soft-shell turtle? Wonderful. I would love nothing more. The soft-shell turtle is not one to shy away from biting when provoked. In addition to its powerful bite, this little creature, or critter, has the ability to breathe both above and below water. It has an unusual long neck, which it uses for both breathing and biting. Come to think of it, how did you manage to avoid being bitten? Well, it's a fearsome critter, but just look at that face. Rather silly, what? And there you have it. Guessing something, no?
You sold yours for 644 bells? Oh, that is awesome. From recent memory, I think 2 weeks ago, oh man, I was able to sell it at like, I think in the 500s, and it was probably like the most I've sold it at, in the 500 range, and it was in my town too, and I was pretty ecstatic, and it made me want to get more turnips like each week after that. But last week it wasn't all that great. So I mean, I've like the highest price for last week was like in the 100s. So it was like hovering. It's been hovering around like 120, and I think that's like probably the highest I was able to sell it at this past week. So hopefully, maybe this week. And judging from the price that you buy it at, buy the Turnips from Daisy May, that could also determine the kind of prices, the kind of numbers that you would get from the nooks crannies from the shops when you're trying to sell the turnips. So since this week it's currently at 102 for the price, so there's may possibly be a higher there's a percentage chance, there's a good percentage that I might get a high number for this week later in the week. So we'll see. I'm pretty excited to see what the price is. Alright, let's donate this last fish here. This is the arowana. I've been trying to catch this guy for a long time, and it's finally showed up.
Oh, behold! This must be an arowana.
Tell me.
It would seem your angling expertise knows no bounds. This beauteous arowana fetches a pretty bell, though I'd venture to say that its true price is beyond measure. The arowana is an excellent jumper. Some have been seen leaping 6 feet out of water. At what? Alas, it has also been on the endangered species list for some time. It's up to us to do all we can to help preserve such magnificent creatures for all the years to come. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude.
Alright, I think we're good here. Just having those two creatures is good enough for me.
Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the creatures. See how they look in the museum now. Surf live streams? Madara says you're doing a perfect Badass impersonation. Oh, thanks. Oh my gosh, Canberra's in the museum. Oh, she's taking a look at that fishies. Oh yeah, I forgot that the horseshoe crab's in there too.
Horseshoe crabs look so cool. I wonder if it let me wear it like a helmet, Cranberry.
Wow. Finally, there's more fish at the bottom part of the aquarium here. This one looks a little lonely. I think that's the oh, I've got one. I think that's supposed to be like a salmon or something, like a cherry salmon. Yeah, that's his cherry salmon. Needs more buddies in this. I think this one's been a pretty tough one to catch. I need to catch one of those guys. Oh my gosh, there it is. There's the arowana. I guess they cost a lot more when you sell them at the Nook's Cranny. I think that's why I wanted to get it so much, because I remember in the older games, they would be the most expensive, or at least one of the most expensive fish, or most sought after fish, I think, to catch. But yeah, I got the arowana now, along with the paima. Oh my gosh, that paima is huge. There's a dorado. Where's the soft shell? Oh my gosh, there it is. Finally, we got the soft shell turtle in. We got the gar and pipe. There's Toka. Notice that I've submitted him on my birthday. Bluegill, black bass, carp, koi. Those are the pond fishies. And there's the soft shell. Oh man. He's great. Alright. Oh, I never noticed this pine tree here. Or whatchamacallit. Not a pine tree, the palm tree. Pine tree, palm tree. Okay. Now we can buy some turnips. Okay. Got a good amount of space in my pockets. I'm gonna have to see if I can get some bells from the next stop. I'll probably spend maybe another million. Oh wait. I do have a million set outside, but I'm gonna check into the Nook stop before I forget. I tend to do that sometimes. Currently at 402,000 Nook miles. Now we've managed to get the 7+ days bonus. Hopefully I'll keep that up for a bit. Let me check the Nook shopping. Mr. Flamingo is in stock. Chow Ni Hao shirt. KK Soul. I believe I have this. Yep, I got it. Alright. Okay, so I know I have like bags of bells set outside and just ready to be spent on these turnips, so I'm gonna use those. So I usually just spend like 1,000 worth of bells. Wait, where'd it go? I forgot where I set those bells. I'm gonna go look for them. I don't think they're here. Oh wait, but there's a message bottle though. Let's see. Let me grab this. Let's see what it says. To whoever fishes this out of the surf, I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped into my head that I had to write it down. I could have kept it to myself, but I decided to share anonymously. Like, try it and see what happens. Your clever pal, Humphrey. Now, this looks like a new note pattern. I don't think I've seen this before, but this is it's setting the the fall season look to it. It's got dragonflies and tall grass. Let's see what he sent me. Bamboo hat. I think this is a new one. Yep. Okay. Yeah, once in a while I'll have to like mute the mic a bit to avoid noises. Man, I thought I had set some bells down. Apparently they're gone now. Unless I'm misremembering where I put them. Okay, so I guess if I can't find them. Wait, they have to be near the plaza somewhere. I know I set them down somewhere. Maybe I moved them somewhere else. Oh my gosh, there was a walking leaf underneath them. That's weird. Totally forgot where I set them. Oh, another glowing spot right on the path. Okay, so I guess, you know, I guess I'll just take out a million from the next stop. Alright, withdraw. Here we go. Currently have 10 million. Not really that much, but compared to other folks' numbers, that I've been hearing about, 10 mil is like a tiny fraction of some of those numbers that I've seen. Okay, so some of these spoiled turnips, I'm gonna have to move these somewhere else. These actually are intended for some later usage. So I'll probably put these up here for now. Oh. I don't want to get it too close to the paths. Oh my gosh! I dropped it over the ant hole and made them disappear. Alright, where is Daisy May? There she is. Nope. Trying to get her in a good view. Alright, so...
Hey, still wanting to buy some turnips? They're just 102 bells each.
Yep, I'll buy some. Bundles of 10. So I'll go for the max. I'll try to spend the entire 1 million if I can. Sometimes even extra if I feel like chopping some trees down. I will chop like money trees and use those bells to buy some more turnips. And when it's like crunch time and like she's about to leave, I usually just stick them out here. Sometimes if I'm early enough, like right now it's only like 11:38 a.m. so I would like either keep them in the house or set them outside. But like I think for now just setting them outside is like pretty easy for me because I can just like spectate them, you know, keep an eye on them while I'm running around the island and stuff, doing other tasks. But I know that they would be safe when they're inside the house, so I usually keep the upstairs room in my house empty so I can put those turnips there. That's where I would keep them. And, but I guess like since I don't normally have visitors on the island, I just leave them out in the open like this. And my island's usually a mess anyway, so I mean, I don't really have people visiting too often. Let's keep these guys organized. This is great because like Daisy May, like having Daisy May right nearby the spot that I put the turnips at, it's makes it a lot easier, so I don't have to keep on running around long distances. And it's right by the signpost with the cat. You can actually see the text a little bit more closer now. Looks like it's got some Japanese text at the bottom. Can't really read it because it's like yellow against like white. And it's very bright outside. Alright, let's drop these. It's a lot of turnips. Oh, no room. Oh, alright, let's move over. Yeah, lately I've been covering this area with a carpet of turnips. And then, once I fill this part up, I move over to this side here and sort of create this path of turnips. And then like once that's filled up, I just go up here and put some up there. And that is when I feel very confident of the turnip prices. I try to get like as much as I can. Alright, let's go for another one. See, 102 is pretty decent. It's not too high or too low. It's just like close to the middle. But usually this means that there would be a good chance of getting a really high triple-digit number later in the week to sell these turnips. So don't feel too bad if you get like high numbers when you're buying from Daisy May, because that is a good, it's indication that there may be a higher price in the week when you sell the turnips. So I know like some folks are a little bit worried, they don't want to spend too much on the bells, but that's actually a good thing, because I mean it's a good thing to have a high price when you're buying the turnips. And not to confuse with selling the turnips. The prices for selling turnips is a lot different from when you're buying the turnips. And that's the thing with a lot of people that are confused about when they're new to this game, and they're just worried about the prices. And I think with more experience, you kind of get the feel of the prices, when to expect them to either rise or dip. Because I've noticed like the patterns for some of the weeks that I've done turnips, like I can almost predict exactly where it's gonna, not exactly, but like just around when the prices would land on. Like some of those weeks, there's a certain pattern that I tend to pick up on. Alright, let's lay these down here. I'll probably get like another batch, or it seems like, let me see how much money I have left. Yeah, I've got like, oh, I'm down to 26,000. I think this should be good enough. Let me see if there's any money trees around. I'm gonna have to go and cut them down, and maybe, okay, there's one over here. I'll probably use these to buy some more turnips. Okay, this one's very close to the edge of the river, and I don't want the tree to block my view when I'm fishing. So it's good to chop this down. Yeah, let's grab some wood. Actually, I don't want to grab the woods yet. I'm going to reserve the space for the turnips. So I'll probably spend the rest of the bells here for the turnips. And this will probably be my last batch. And hopefully we'll get a good price during the week. Kinda counting on it. Alright, this might be the final batch. Let's see how much I have left after this one. Yeah, 68's not bad. 68,000. That's a good day to spend on like clothes and stuff. I usually try to keep like a 5-digit number in my pocket throughout the day, just in case there's like a piece of furniture that costs that much, or clothes I want to get. Sorry, I bumped my finger on the table a bit. I mean, I could probably go for another row below here, or I could go. Actually, yeah, let's do the bottom row here. When it gets to be a little too much, I start placing them up there higher on the northern side a bit. Yep. So we got another row. Alright, let's go plant the rest of these, or place the rest of these up here. Actually, since I have the spoiled ones here, I don't want to mix them up together. Let's put them... Let's see if we can find a place to put these. Actually, how about over here? That way, we'll be visible. Let's get a row over here. A little small group. I don't want them too close to the trees. I think there might be some like fruits or items that I want to shake down from the tree. I think having them along the path, but not in the path, is probably the best way to do it. Yeah, like over here or something. Okay, I think that's good enough. Alright, so there's our turnips. We got a good amount this week, and hopefully the price for selling them would peak in the triple digits, possibly like maybe 400s or 500s. I'm expecting. So, alright, let's check the mailbox. I know I've got something that's supposed to be arriving from Flick. Oh my gosh, I got something from CJ and Flick. Oh, this one from Oliver. Right, let me see. I want to thank you for saving my life, but I never got to... Oh yeah, this is that thing that Gulliver was supposed to send me. I forgot what it was. Let's see what it is. Oh, got one from Apple. What is this one from CJ? What Roth? You should have seen my partner work on this. Sometimes he just flows. It's fantastic. Anyway, now that it's out of dry rock, or dry dock, tell all your buddies how you landed your fresh new catfish. Oh yeah, that's right. I did have him craft a new catfish model, so I'm gonna have to take that in. I kinda wanna keep that as a present for someone in the future, so we'll see. Here's one from Flick himself. To Roth, beloved by Bugs, thanks for participating in the Bug Off. You scored at least 200 points, so I've included your prize. You have traveled far on the road toward their thoracic realm. Your Bug Off host, Flick. So this means I probably unlocked the silver trophy yesterday. That's very nice of them. Oh, I just noticed that they show the a preview of the card design. That's interesting. To the bug favorite Roth, thanks for participating in the Bug Off. You scored at least 300 points, so I've included your prize. Your journey towards true infestation is almost complete. Wait, almost complete? What does that mean? Your Bug Off host Flick. Wait, so I've unlocked 300 points yesterday, which means I'll be getting the gold trophy. Can't wait to see it. But he mentioned almost. What does that mean? Almost complete. Does that mean there's like more that I was supposed to get or something? More points to unlock or something? I don't know. Alright. Let's check out this Happy Home Academy. Points has gone up to 72,472. Alright. A lot of 72s. Rank B still. Here's a good trick. Try displaying furniture that's all the same color. Your home will look lovely and so well put together. Alright. Yeah, it's still the same sort of tip, and I've yet to do that. I haven't really been spending much interior or much time on the interior design, but it's okay. I haven't really spent much on the outdoor either. Alright, let's check out these. Oh my gosh, the Dalla horse. Let me see. I want to see how this looks like. Oh wow. Wait, what was this from? Oh, I think this was from Gulliver. Ooh, interesting. A nice little ornament. Okay. I wonder if there's a series of that. Here's the catfish model, which I've crafted before. This is very nice. Nice little catfish there. Decent size. And these must be the trophies. There's a silver bug. Oh wow. Now that's definitely a silvery trophy. It is almost as silvery as the iron armor that I built recently. Ooh, looks like it's got some designs on it on the front. I like the butterfly on one of the sides there. Let me see if I can bring up the camera and take a closer look at it. Looks like it's got some designs on it. It kind of reminds me of like the Mario Kart trophy. The trophies in Mario Kart. You can see Zucker in the back. It's too bad I can't rotate the camera. I gotta be inside the house to do that. And now, let's see if I can place down the gold one. Here it is. Ooh. It looks exactly the same except in gold. Okay, let's take a closer look. Yeah, looks like this is exact same trophy but in gold. It looks like the same text underneath it too. Okay. Alright, let's bring these inside. Wow, we still haven't got to the tasks that the daily tasks. Or I mean the Nook Mile tasks. So I think right after this we'll take a look to see what we have to do. But I don't want to spend too much time. There's the bronze trophy I've had before. Now I've got the gold. Let's see. I'll probably just place down the gold in place of the bronze one. Dollar horse. Let's put that in storage. We've got just enough storage to put some of these in. Catfish model. Let's put that in storage. Oh no. Storage is full. I gotta sell something. Take this out. Let's get the gold trophy there. And let's put the bronze in storage. Oh my gosh, the storage. Okay, well, I tried, I guess. Oh wait, there's the other catfish model that I placed down next to the koi. Wow, no room? Really? I thought there was room. Oh no. Come on. Really? Man. Let me see if I can move this spider. Got a bunch of creatures in this, as you can see. Let's see if this is in the room now. Wow, this is a... I know the bird wing takes up a lot of space. Wow. It took that many tries. Okay, now I can't even move it now. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. Let's face it towards Godzilla there. That's more like it. So these are most of the models that I've crafted so far. And I tend to craft the ones that I like the more significant ones. I've got the spider, I've got the scorpion, centipede there, emperor butterfly, moths, and I don't remember if I have the tarantula yet crafted, but I kind of want to get that crafted if I can. I need to catch more tarantulas. I haven't really been seeing tarantulas, or I just gotta play Animal Crossing at nighttime to see if I can find one. Lately I haven't been really playing much at nighttime. I've been trying to catch some stars too, but they haven't really been getting any stars lately. Stars and tarantulas are some of the things that I would kind of want to get at nighttime, but mostly been playing in the daytime. Alright, let's see what we can do today. Oh, by the way, let's see. Wait, let me claim this first. So chop a tree down. I guess that was from chopping that money tree down. That was quite on point. Currently at 403. I think I'll probably get to 404,000 tonight, or by the end of the day. Talk to neighbors. That one should be easy. Sea creatures? Okay, I can probably do that. Water some flowers, and then maybe end it with deep sea creatures. I think that would be a good way to end it, but we'll see. So yeah, so I also unlocked this thing, Island Ichthyologist? I don't know how to pronounce this here. It looks like I've already claimed, or claimed these a few times already. The first one being April 21st, 2019. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier before, I did set the time to the year 2019, and that was the date. And then I fixed the date, and then by the 25th of April, it's been fixed, and then I claimed that one. And then again in June 4th. So now, let's see, fill your Critterpedia with fish and earn miles along the way. Can you categorize each and every type of fish that swims in your island's waters? Okay, so this is basically when you catch new creatures, and that gets added to the Critterpedia, which is basically the Pokedex of Animal Crossing. It's a new thing that's been added to this entry of Animal Crossing, and the more new creatures that you find and gets added to the Critterpedia, the more miles you unlock with this thing. So there's 5 slots, and this one should be the 4th slot. So let's claim this, and the next mile should be 80. So if I can get 80 more new creatures, it should unlock the next one. And you get keywords. I got hooked and reaction, and then I get to claim 2,000 Nook miles. Oh my gosh! Wow, look at that! 405,500 flat. That's a great number. We're on our way to 420,000. I'll tell you that. Greedy Weeder. What is this? Nook Inc. salutes you for your beautification efforts. Nook Inc. rewards you with the Nook miles for selling weeds. Nook Inc. is quite generous, no? Oh my god. That sounds like something Tom Nook would say, and I like that they put his icon on there to indicate that it's a speech from him. Alright, let's claim this. Oof. Did I pick up that much weed? Title keywords: vigorous and sprout. Another 2,000 miles. Sweet. Wow, look at that. I like that it gives us like a flat number. So the next milestone is 3,000, and we're like close. I think we need like a little more than 500 more weeds picked out, and then we'll get to claim that. Interesting. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch more that I still have yet to claim here. Gulliver's Travels. You know what? If I... Oh man, I think I gotta... Okay, so the next... I gotta remind myself that the next time I see Gulliver, I'm gonna have to claim this mile. I want to claim this ASAP. Same thing with Wisp. I haven't seen Wisp for a while, so... And I have to play at nighttime to actually have him appear. And then I could claim this. I gotta remind myself to claim these. Let's see. True Patron of the Arts. Which one is this? Collecting artwork contributes to the cultural quality of Dream, and Nook Miles, or Nick and Nook Inc. will give miles to folks who prove themselves discerning connoisseurs. Okay, so this is for collecting arts, I guess, or donating them to the museum. So I probably won't claim this yet until I put in the next painting or piece of art, whatever. So it might very well be when Red drops in next, or whenever I donate the famous painting that's sitting outside the museum. So I'll save that for then. Let's see what else. Bug off. Oh, this I should have claimed this yesterday during the bug off. What's the summer event to look forward to? That's right, the bug off. Nook Inc. will give you Nook Miles for participating, so by all means, join the fun. Oh man, I missed out on the second bug off event, which took place somewhere in July, and I missed it by like a few minutes because I booted up the game so late. So late in the day. So it was like just past 6 p.m. I remember that day too. I booted up right after 6 p.m. and that's when the bug off event ended. But I did get to talk to Flick, and Flick was like just telling me about how well the bug off event ended, and told me when the next one would occur. But I was pretty disappointed in myself for not participating in that one. But let's claim this one since it occurred yesterday. Keyword standoffish and individual. 1,000. Currently at 408,500. So it's neat that they keep track of the dates. I don't know when the next bug off event will occur, but I'm looking forward to claiming that last final spot there. So hopefully maybe that would fill in that spot. And same thing for the fishing tourney. I haven't been doing any fishing tourneys for a while, so maybe that will come up later in the wintertime. I don't know when the next fishing tourney is. And I think that is all for that. These other three here, unclaimed, will be claimed in a timely manner. I'm just waiting for the right moment to do it. Just so I can, organize it all together in one session that's related to each other. Alright, so for Nook Miles, you can talk to some neighbors, water my flowers, and then do some deep sea creatures. And yeah, that should be a good way to end it. So let's first talk to Antonio here, since he's the closest one. Afternoon, Pushu. You doing good? I'm off to patrol Dream. Guru, I'm leaving that sector over to you. I know I saw Zucker up here somewhere. I should also visit some houses because I want to see if I can get like a new recipe from these villagers. Something that I haven't been doing lately. But let's talk to them anyway, since I'm here. I like that she's drinking some orange soda.
How's it hanging? You're welcome anytime. Word is you were really going at it with that net yesterday. Way to book some bugs, Cranberry.
I recall catching some bugs that Canberra was trying to get, and I kind of feel bad for doing it, but I had to in order to catch like a higher number. I was trying to go for the record, and I saw some bugs that Canberra was chasing after, so I caught the bug that she was going after like a few times. But yeah, I also managed to set a new record for myself. I think I caught like 14. 14 was probably the highest number that I caught so far. I could have caught like 16, but I missed those two catches. There was like an ant I could have caught, but I missed that swing, and there was like a dragonfly there too that I missed the swing. Alright, here's Raymond. He says, "Well, if it isn't Superstar, so glad to hear your voice." Seems shy about something. It's that time of day when I really want a snack, but I don't want to ruin my appetite either. Oh, well, if I had some fruits, I would have given you some. You know what? Because of that, maybe I have some coconuts here. So maybe I can hand over some fruits to Raymond. I like how he's like browsing the market for some new recipes. Maybe he's looking for some new recipes to cook at home or something. See, that would be a cool thing to do if we were able to like cook. If it's like an ability to like for us to be able to cook food and then let us eat, and then maybe give us the ability to maybe up our stamina or something, like how we're able to eat fruit and then chop trees down or dig up rocks. I think that would be a cool way to use that for. Maybe they could probably come up with a system where we could probably use that stamina for something else. Maybe moving objects around or something. I don't want them to do too much to it, but like now that we've got farming ability, or at least it's on the way. Yes, you've heard that right. Now we're able to, well, not now, but like it's pretty very soon. In the next fall update, we'll be able to farm pumpkins. Yep. We'll be able to farm finally. And officially. Like, that's something that we've been speculating or wanting to be able to do for some time now. And I've talked about that in like some streams too. I mentioned it about farming and eating too. So hopefully I can't wait to actually try that, because farming pumpkins during fall, oof, that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. It's gonna be the first thing, or the first that's like the first new thing in this entry of Animal Crossing that they've added, or at least since release. Like that's like probably one of the newest things. Some of the features that they release in past updates for New Horizons so far has been like old features that they brought back, but like other than terraforming and some of the crafting, the newest feature is the farming. Like the farming is a major new feature that they're finally bringing to the series, and this will pave the way for the future of the franchise. And also, it butts into other franchises too. Like Harvest Moon is another one that's well known for farming. It is mostly focused on farming, and for Animal Crossing to go into that territory, oof, I don't know. I think there's gonna be some competition going on, you know. Anyways, I can't wait to try some of that. And pumpkins, oof. I love the idea of farming pumpkins. Like that's gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna give Raymond some coconuts, or just one coconut. And then I'm gonna talk to Marshall as well. Relay tank. I mean, it's not needed, but thank you so much for the trade there, Raymond. Here's Marshall. Let's talk to her. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Let's talk. Oh, that sandwich though. So now I'm getting a little bit hungry. just from seeing that sandwich. Hey, can I run my life story past you real quick? I'm working on my autobiography. Oh, another time then. Alright, let's give her... Or I forget what gender Marshall is. I think it's a he, but from the cheeks make it look like it's a she, but I believe Marshall is a he. Ooh, can you hear my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me this coconut? Same dialogue that we've seen before. Raincoat, hey. I like raincoats, but I believe I have all of them already. And the umbrellas. Okay, there's a black one. I think I have this one. Alright. Let's see. What else do we gotta do? Claim this. Alright, gotta water some flowers. We're up to 408, 900. Yeah, let's go water some flowers and then go before we go diving. Now it makes me think, like, what other creatures would show up in the mornings? Like, if I'm catching all those, if I caught all those fish and turtles, some of which were new creatures that I caught at nighttime, they seem to appear only at nighttime. Imagine what I would catch in the mornings, like really early in the mornings, like around like 6 or 7 p.m. Like, man, like, I'm really curious to see what I can catch or what shows up, including the bugs too. It's like some bugs that only appear at certain times. Like I mentioned last night that I was missing the fireflies because they don't show up anymore since it's fall season. Alright, let's water these flowers. I should dig out this bud here. This one too. I can't tell which one is breeded or which one is just like a plain red rose. I'm just going to water these since there's a bunch of them in the same area. I've been trying to grow blue roses, but so far no luck. But I continue to water them every day or so. Except when it's raining. When it's raining, you know, you kinda they'll give us like a day off from watering them. Alright. Let's clean that Nook Mile. Oh, 409. Close to 410 now. I think by the time we'll hit October, we'll probably get the 420,000. I don't know. I have a feeling sometime in October we'll get the 420,000. Alright. I think now it's time to put on the wetsuit and go for a dive. Let's see. I've got plenty of space in my pocket. I'm gonna put on the wetsuit here. Transform. Alright. Take a short break before I do this. I'll be right back. A minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, now, let's see what time it is. 12:17 p.m. in game. Alright. Probably go on for like maybe a few more minutes, like 10 more minutes or so. Yeah, let's go dive in. Oh my gosh, I barely missed that Pia. I don't think you get hurt in this other than getting stung by bugs. I think that's the only time you get hurt. At least from what I remember. There's an enemy. Let's see if we can catch today. Maybe I'll run into Pascal again. Because I haven't done any diving for a while. Like every few days I'll do one, but not every day. Although I always find it relaxing to like just swim around and dive for some of these sea creatures. Sometimes I find something new, like, but a lot of the times it's you know, the common stuff like sea star here and a bunch of like oysters. But I've yet to catch the king crab. I haven't seen the king crab from anybody yet. Like even folks that also play and still play. I asked around if there was like a king crab and no one has caught it yet. So it might not have been added to the game yet. Maybe they're saving it for a later update. But I just remember that being a thing in New Leaf when they first introduced it. And that was always fun to catch too. Like I think the what's the giant crab one? Or the giant Gygus crab? Or not crab. The clam. Gygus giant clam or something like that. I forgot what the order of the name is. But that is it seems like that is the new king crab or something. Because whenever you catch it, it feels like it feels like you've accomplished something, you know? It's like it feels triumphant. But yeah, this yet one to beat that Gygus giant clam, which is the king crab. If I can catch that, I think that will be that will feel very satisfying. I think for me. And I'm very curious to see how it looks. I can keep on mentioning it, but like I just want to see how the king crab looks in this game, in this game engine, in HD. Because like a lot of stuff in New Horizons, we're seeing this for the first time in HD. Because we didn't get a proper Animal Crossing game on the Wii U. We were expecting one, but it wasn't what we wanted it to be. There's a scallop. You know who's gonna show up? There he is. There's Pascal. Hey man, about that scallop of yours? Can I have it? Sure, here you go. Whoa. Thanks for your generosity, man. Since you're cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The decline. Feel this. Never count on your chicken before they've hatched. You gotta respect your privacy, man. Wrap your noodle around that. Yep.